Good evening and welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. You clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for November 15th to the 27th. The pattern is expected to be amplified for November 15th to the 19th with a trough in the west and a ridge in the east. The trough will supply cold air to the west. Later in the week, expect cold air to pour into the plains and then eventually the east. The west will become increasingly unsettled, heavy mountain snows. The front will push eastward and interact with moisture from the Atlantic and the Gulf pooling along the boundary, resulting in heavy rainfall across the southern states. Okay, now we're going to look at the period for November 18th to the 22nd. And the European and the GFS agree well with their ensembles. The European and the ECEN have had a better performance over the past few weeks, and this forecast is based on. So this is the 17th. We begin to have a trough here carved out in the west. We have a ridge here in the east. And we go further out to 138 hours. So on the 18th, still have this trough here, starting to get a ridge build back into the west. We're going to look at the GFS ensembles. This site isn't very good to use. It's too slow right now. Let's see what if we can get this slowed. Would there have been better agreement? The European and the European ensembles have been better performance, and it's this what this forecast is based on. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of this region here and along the east coast states, and below normal temperatures across this area for precipitation. Forecasting below normal precipitation for the western states and above normal precipitation from the lower Mississippi Valley up to along the east coast. So now we're going to look at the period for November 22nd to the 27th. Let's see if we can get this to work now a little bit better. Well, basically, the ensembles are depicting a zone of flow for November 22nd to the 27th. However, the operational runs indicate an amplified pattern. Now we're going to look here at the climate forecast system. And this is for the 25th, and you can see it has below normal heights here, above to near normal heights here in the east. And then we're going to go out. This is the mean sea level pressures. We have near to above normal heights across the east, below to near below normal pressures in the west. And this is for the 22nd. At this beginning of the period, you have near normal heights in the west and below normal heights in the east. Trough forecast stretch from Alaska southwestward to the North Pacific. It will wreak ridge across the west, as we can see with the heights anomalies. So during this forecast period, I am forecast below. It's supposed to be above normal temperatures for this area, and below normal temperature for this area. And for precipitation, below normal precipitation is forecast for the east. For the west, same as the previous period, but we have a decrease in a reduction in the above normal precipitation in the east, which confined to the southeast and lower mid-Atlantic. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for November 15th to 27th. Thanks for coming, Jim, on this World of Weather, and have a good day.